The AH-64D Apache Longbow is the Army's preeminent attack helicopter, and today Chief Warrant Officer Nicole Schumann will be flying this one. CW2's role as an Apache pilot puts her where few women are able to venture, into combat. But for her, that's the best part of the job.
It feels good to be able to support the ground troops. That's really our job, is to support the ground commander. So when he calls and he says, "I need help," it feels really good to be able to offer that help to him.
Supplying help to ground forces in distress stirs up plenty of excitement for this pilot.
This is our second deployment, and on our first deployment, which was my first one, I had this just wonderful, perfect, every gun pilot's dream engagement. Enemy troops in the open, and it was one of those moments where you're like, that's never going to happen again.
And the feeling of diving into combat for her only compares to one thing.
It feels a lot like when you're at the top of the roller coaster, right at the point where you're like, do I put my hands up or not? And you just start going down and you're like, man, this is awesome, it's going to be great.
With more than 1,000 combat hours, Chief Schumann is one of only a handful of female soldiers flying Apaches into combat. But for this pilot, flying comes second to protecting her fellow soldiers on the ground. Senior Airman Scott Johnson, Taji, Iraq.